guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I actually wanted to do a update on this cage that I bought for my bearded dragon. I had it since about November, but she's been only in it since about 20th or so of November. So she hasn't really been in it for too long, and tell you like the pros and stuff and the cons that I like about this cage and don't like about it. First off, it's 120 gallons. It's 48 by 24 by 24. And it's got the screen top and everything. And the cage itself was actually not that bad to put together. It took me like maybe 3 hours. Just me putting it together by myself with no help. I have to get somebody to help me move it in here, because there was no way I could pick this thing up and move it by myself. The cage itself, as you can see on the side, it's got ventilation on this side. It's got like all these little holes. And it's also got ventilation on this side as well. As you can see, you can still put all your lights up here. She's got her basking, her UVB. And I just got this little light here, just, you know, to put a little bit more light in the cage, because it's kind of dark on this side. The cage itself is not a very bad cage. Me personally, from like a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably give this cage like maybe a 7.5. There are some things that I do not actually like about this cage. For instance, I do not like the fact that these doors are glass. I do not like that, because it makes the doors and stuff real heavy. Like if you have to do anything, if you have to remove them or anything like that, it does actually, they're pretty heavy. And you also got to be cautious with them because they are glass. Me personally, I prefer like the acrylic doors or plexiglass doors. I just find that's a little bit more better and a little bit more safer, just in case these ever fall out and break. One of my cons about this cage that I do not like. My second con on this cage is also on the doors, but it's something totally different. So the cage is built by these little plastic screws right here. You got one here and you got one in the back, and you got two on the other side also. What I found is if you ever have to take these doors out, you cannot just randomly, like on any other cage, you can't just move them out to the middle and pick them up. You actually physically have to unscrew the two front screws on both sides and lift the top, and then you're able to get the doors out. And that's the second thing that I do not like about this cage. If it was made like the doors you get with like Zen Habitat or Dubia.com habitats, it would be a whole lot better, because you just slide them in the middle, lift, and you can take them out without having to take the whole top and stuff off. So my third con is the doors, if they get dirty, like see, she's got scratches and she's got smears and stuff all over the doors, and it makes them very hard to get in there and clean the back side of the doors. Because if you try cleaning this, you can only push it back so far, and then you'll be able to like get a little bit of it clean, but not a whole lot. Also, another thing I do not like is when opening the doors, this side is real easy. It opens real easy. There's nothing, as you can see in the tracks, it closes and opens real easy. Actually cleaned the tracks, but this side right here, it's very noisy. Not like that. And it's noisy also when you close it. I mean, the doors itself are pretty easy to like open and close, but they are a little bit heavy to open and close. So pretty much if I go in her cage, I pretty much just go in on this side, not that one. Not unless there's something on this side I have to clean. That's the only issues I'm finding out with this cage, is just the doors and the tracks. My next con, which would probably be like con number 5, I guess. It is so far back. When you go in, even with the door pushed all the way open. I have it set up on like a 6-foot table, so it's got height. But my issue is when you go in here and you're trying to like get in here and clean and all that stuff, it is very hard to do so because I normally will sweep it and I will use like a water vinegar solution, and I will go in here and spray the whole floor to clean it. And it's kind of difficult to get in here and try to clean it. It'll take me that long to clean her cage if I have to, but it is kind of difficult to do it. But other than that, like all the pros pretty much is I like the size. It's a good size. I like the screen top. It's pretty sturdy. Like even with 3 lights, it's still really sturdy. And you do have little spots up here in these little areas where you could put things. Like I got some scissors just in case I need them. I got my bug tones. And I like the camera right here where it's at, but I would prefer to have the camera inside of the enclosure. But I have not figured out how exactly I want to do that and where exactly I would want to put it, because I do like having a camera in here so I can see like what she's doing. That is one thing that I actually want to do. And all of her lights and stuff is on a timer, as you can see. I mean, I like the cage. I mean, I do. But it's just not, for the price of it, I think it could have been a little bit better. I'm kind of biased on all kind of cages. There's things I like about them and there's things that I don't like about them. Like I've pretty much got all 3 types of cages. I've got the dubia habitat, I've got the Zen habitat, and I've got this one. So I can't really say out of all them cages which one I like better per se. I will say the dubia and the Zen habitat one is a whole lot easier to get in and clean and do stuff in if you have to clean it or deal with like substrate or anything like that. But this one, I'm kind of glad she don't have substrate in here, because it would probably be very, very difficult to deal with that. One day I will give her some substrate. As you can see right now, she does have like a dig box, and I've actually noticed she actually uses her dig box as her potty area. She's been doing that for like the past 2 times. She's been using her her stuff here. Australian desert sand is what that is. Use it quite often, like when she has to use the bathroom. And that, I did just want to give you like a little bit of an update on this cage. But like I said, I'd probably give it like a 7.5. But anyway, I hope you liked this little bit of a update for this cage. And if you did, please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and like the video. And I will talk to you in the next video. Alright, bye.